Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video, and yes, I have done it after watching hundreds of ads while playing Archero. I finally said let me see what AFK Arena is all about, so I downloaded it and we're going to show you today what it's like and also give you some tips along the way, so if you're going to start playing this or have been playing this, you can know how to play it and advance a lot easier. But before we get too far into this, if you want to stay up to date on the latest mobile games or even AFK or anything about it, we're going to start pumping out a lot of videos on this, so act now by subscribing and hitting that thumbs up button. So let's skip over this intro and show you what this game's all about, give you an idea of how it's played and what you're going to need to do to advance in it. AFK Arena is based around picking 5 heroes and placing them on the map here. It is an auto attack, but you see here the special ability where it just popped up, that's something you have to tap on your own. And this is going to be my first tip for you here. You see that little auto button right next to the ×1? Hit that and they'll do their power attack immediately when they have the chance for it. Now it doesn't sound like much like of a tip, but when you do get heavy in this gameplay, this could be something that even a second or two can really make the difference between a victory and a defeat. Out of the 80 something heroes, there's actually 3 main types of them, and those are strength, agility, and intelligence. And my suggestion would be to always run at least 2 strength ones, and you want those to be towards the middle there because those are technically our tanks. Now the agility ones, those are going to be kind of evened out, half strength, half damage, but the intelligence ones, those are going to be the really squishy, weak guys, but they're going to do massive damage with their special effects. So you can decide, do you want to have one of the intelligence or 2 of the intelligence, and then whatever's left, you can use those for the agility. But definitely put those guys in the back. Now starting off, this game will be very overwhelming for you with all the red exclamation points. You're going to be tapping a lot of things. But as you can see here, we can level guys up, we can put gear on them. Once you get to a certain level, you'll unlock special skills. But really the main thing to do on this is keep on playing the campaign as far as you can go. Collect all the chests, try to do all the daily stuff you can, and that's really going to help with giving you diamonds and a bunch of other things that you can continually upgrade your characters. But a quick easy way to get some gems is when you get a new character, there's the story, you open the book, and right up in that top right corner, that's going to be 100 gems right there every time you get a new hero that you haven't had before. And what do we do with these gems? Well, the main thing I would be doing with them is going over to the Noble Tavern. You can see on the right side there, we can actually get 10 new heroes for 2,700 gems. Now you can use these gems for other things like gear, coins, or even dust, but the only other thing I would use these on besides summoning the heroes is something called soul stones, and you get enough of these and you can actually create the hero you want based by purchasing the correct soul stones. So don't waste your gems on other things, use it for those summons, use it for the soul stones, and that'll really help you advance this game a lot quicker. When the time comes and you can't get any further in the actual campaign, or you just start getting sick of it, this is where you want to go over to the Dark Forest screen, and this Labyrinth is a great way to earn some extra rewards, get some more experience for your guy, and you do receive a special coin that you can use in a special store and purchase really cool items and a lot of things that are going to help you advance in it. The way the Labyrinth works is you're going to go and do a battle, and when you complete that battle, you're going to have a choice of either going up to the left or up to the right. And once you move up to that next tier, well, the other decisions that you had to make are going to disappear. And a majority of the time, it's just going to be one battle after another, but sometimes you'll see things like this abandoned wagon where you can actually select a new hero to put on the battlefield. Or there's even times where there's healing things or even reviving actual characters that have died during it. And this one right here was 3 floors. I think total between all of them was maybe about 40 or 45 battles. But I got a lot of cool stuff from it, and it helped me advance into the game so I could get back over the campaign, get further in that, and unlock some more stuff. So the reason why they call this AFK Arena is because AFK, away from keyboard. Well, when you come back, look at right there at that chest, hit that. This is going to be all the stuff that you gain from just being away from the game. So pretty cool, got some neat things out of that. So don't ever feel bad, you know, if you're not getting there, you're working too late, or you're just at school, whatever. The game is going to play itself in the meantime, and you'll be able to upgrade your guy anyways. Now I'm going to use the comparison of Clash Royale to kind of give an example here, because there is different style cards and rarities of them, from common, rare, elite, legendary. And one of the big things that I did on this is the second that I got that elite, I started pumping all my resources into it, and it really didn't turn out to be good. So just like Clash Royale, you could have common cards that are pretty OP compared to having a rare card that's actually complete garbage. So my suggestion to you is feel these cards out, switch them up, find out the ones that work well for you, the ones you like, and use those. But if you did do like I did and spent all that money and resources on that rare one, well, we can actually go into the town. I don't know if you saw it, it was just on about 45 seconds ago. It's called the Rickety Cart, and that's where you can go in and retire your hero, reset them, revert them. It's pretty much where you're going to spend some stuff and get all your stuff back that you invested in them so you could pump it into a new hero. So just a quick recap so far. Keep your strength heroes towards the front. Hit that auto button so it'll immediately attack on its own. Spend your gems on the summons. Try to save up 2,700 so you can get an extra one versus spending 300 on individual ones. Play the campaign as far as you can. When you can't get through it, go over to the Dark Forest, start hitting things there. And of course, subscribe to the channel. That's a big one too. So let's show you some more stuff about this here. Get back into it. King's Tower is going to be another thing like the Labyrinth. It's all in the Dark Forest, but there's going to be a ton more levels on this, and you're going to advance in floors. So you beat one, you go to the next one. But it will get incredibly difficult at some point, so you are going to kind of sit back, wait for your guys to upgrade, and then reapproach it. But pretty much same tactics. We're putting our guys down, we're battling our ones, we're letting it do it all on its own. And really, this is another way to kind of just fill that time in between advancing in that campaign. Once you start gathering a majority of these hero cards, well, we can take them into the Temple of Ascension, and what that's going to allow us to do is combine a couple of cards together and kind of upgrade the card that we have, actually increase the rarity of it in some situations, turn it into a plus card, but there's a lot of things we can do to kind of keep those cards that are weaker and turn them into better cards. So keep that in mind too. Don't just think, oh, I got this garbage card. Don't worry, we can do something with it. The game also revolves around having friends where you can share their cards to complete some quests, along with getting and receiving items from them too. But the big thing I would say is there's only a number of them that you can actually have. I think it's like 30 in total. Wait till you can get to chapter 2-20. At that point, you'll unlock your guild and use the friends that you have in your guild. They're going to be a lot more reliable. You're going to be able to tell how active that person actually is, and that will help you advance too. Because if you have friends that aren't on, well, they're not really your friend, are they? So when the time comes and you unlock the library, this is going to be where we have what they call unions. And when you select on those, there's going to be 3 diamonds. Depending on how many of the requirements you meet by selecting your cards and putting them in the slots, you can actually gain huge buffs for your guys. Now the cool part is when you join the guild, you can actually use cards from other players, put them in there, and now you get an even better buff for the game. And don't worry, once you put those cards in there, you can still use these cards. They don't disappear. They're not being held for anything. So keep that in mind too. If your guild consists of a bunch of people that you know in actual real life, well, you gotta let them know, hey guys, you gotta be active. Because if they're not, you gotta take it elsewhere. Because there is challenges that you can play a couple times during the day, and that's going to give you huge rewards for yourself and for your guild altogether. So keep that in mind. Just because they're friends in life doesn't mean they need to be your friends in the game. Find an active one, find a good one, and use that to your advantage by getting things like these chests right here in the game to upgrade your guys. And last but not least, what would be better than kicking the junk out of some actual real life players in the arena? Well, you do need some passes to get in there, but this is going to be one of those things that's going to test your troops against theirs. And a good way to guarantee that you're going to win is compare your overall strength. It's kind of a fist with a number next to it compared to the one that you're going to be going up against. And this is usually a pretty sure win. If your number is higher than theirs, good chance you're going to win it. There is some situations though, based by the troops that they have, that you could still lose. That's going to be based by the placement of your heroes on the screen and power-ups and everything else. So don't just think that, hey, I've got a higher number, I'm good, because there will be some people that have a level 60, a level 80, and then a couple of level 1s to average it out. And those are people you want to stay away from my experience. But what I try to do is when I go in, there's usually a list of 5 people. I usually go for the lowest number for what I see, and you don't actually have to attack them. You could click on it, see what they look like first, and then decide, do I want to try this one or go back and try somebody else? So let me know what you guys think of this game. I'm going to be bringing you tons more videos on it. I'm actually enjoying the heck out of this. This is a ton of fun. kind of disappointed I didn't try it earlier when I was seeing the ads, but the ads themselves aren't exactly the same as the gameplay. We've all seen that one of a girl walking by and do I save him, do I kill him, and then steal all his levels or gain his levels from being their friend. It's not the actual picture of it. So try this game out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Which is your favorite card? What do you think for tips for helping other people out to get them advanced quicker? And overall, do you think this game is worth it? Have you tried it? And would you recommend it to your friend? So thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Check out my other videos. If you're playing AFK and haven't seen any other games, check out the outro. Those are a lot of fun. But remember one last thing, at the end of the day, I pick my butt.